4-inch and 6+ inch high fins this year. So we got some bigger high fins in this year. So I'm pretty excited about that. Definitely come down and get those algae eaters. They work really well for your pond. I really love the high fins. Like it's so funny. I look at the pond and I see all these awesome koi, and I get excited the most about seeing the high fin.
Yeah,
sharks.
they are beautiful.
Yeah,
they are beautiful. And yesterday I took a client out to see our high fins from last year.
Yeah,
that are in the small pond. They are huge.
I mean, they were 3.5 to 4-inch last year, and now they're probably 10 to 12-inch. They grew fast. They eat a lot of algae. They literally just basically sweep the floor.
Yeah, they're
kind of cool.
They clean it up for everything.
Morning, Adam.
Morning, Adam.
Hey, Robert.
How is everyone doing? Robert's in the North Georgian mountains.
Nice.
And he's getting his fish on Tuesday. Glad to hear that. Adam, I believe I did fix sound over on YouTube, so that should be up and working.
I'm just looking to see who's on. Mr. Walker. Hey, Marcus. Dan the man.
This is my stuff.
Priya. Yeah. Those are all yours.
Yeah, that's me doing some tests.
Okay, so I'm not going to say hello to them again.
Yeah, but we can say hello to. If there is a Priya listening, hello, Priya.
Hi, Priya.
I love that name. That's actually a very pretty name.
So all good things. I mean, it's a big weekend here at the store. We actually have the tanks set up to give away fish tomorrow.
Yeah, you know what? Let me show those tanks. Here, let's see if I can get them on a little bit. There we go. So tomorrow we're doing our fish giveaway, courtesy of Adam, who's on with us right now. Very excited about this. Tell us a little bit about the giveaway as I bring the camera back.
The giveaway is for all moms tomorrow on Mother's Day when they come in. They will get a free toe tie. Yes. One free toe tie per mom, and we're excited. We can't wait to give them away. Adam has spent the last couple of months hand-picking fish from our live shows, and graciously offered all those toe tie up to all the moms on Mother's Day. So I believe there's around 19 or 20 of those.
Yes.
And then once those are given out, then we will continue and give out more fish as well. So we have more toastai that we'll be giving away after those.
Yeah, I'm very excited about all of this. So Adam, thank you so much. And Adam writes, his pond expansion to 5,000 gallons has commenced.
Wow.
That's a huge pond.
So Adam, who's working on your pond?
I know we're doing the planting and the landscaping around it.
We should be talking about filtration, Adam.
Yes.
We definitely should be talking. I'm curious to know who's working on your pond.
Good morning, Kevin. Always great to see you.
Hey, Kevin.
And of course, and I saw Ed and Tina are watching as well. They came by yesterday.
They came in yesterday.
How good was that banana bread?
That was awesome.
Oh,
that was awesome. I think everything is in the refrigerator still because no one said anything.
I told everybody.
I would have eaten all of it. I was here till like 7 o'clock last night, and if I forgot that it was in there, and now I know what I'm having for lunch today.
Well, I'm glad. Yeah, it's not the best lunch in the world for you, though.
It's okay.
But I'm glad that you did stay late yesterday because I was worried you were going to leave the bowls getting filled up and running. I was very, very concerned about that.
Well, I forgot about the first one, so the second one I paid a little more attention to. So.
Good. So I do have some fish that we're going to auction off a little bit later today. Most of these you have seen in the past, but I just want to give people an opportunity to look at them again. We've been so busy shipping out fish this week. Michael has really, just done so much legwork in getting these fish out the door. Remember, if we are boarding your fish, that free boarding does end in 3 weeks' time.
3 weeks' time, and once that ends, guys, it goes to $100 a month. Per fish. So you definitely want to get your fish picked up. If you need to set up time, you need to reach out to Michael. What you can do is you can text me, or you can text Cole, or you can text Chad.
Yep.
Or email. So you can send me a text at 516-547-0164, and I'll send you Michael's info. You can also reach Michael directly at michael@coinmarket.com. You can also reach Chad at coinmarket.com or Cole at coinmarket.com.
Very simple to get a hold of us.
Yes.
I realized one of our clients was emailing Big C at coinmarket.com. We have to maybe get that if we can, or get a slush account.
You actually have to, each one of those, it's like $11 or $12 a month per email. And I think we added 18 email addresses.
Yeah.
So The answer is no.
Yeah, no, unnecessary. Good morning, Sang. Thank you for being with us all the
Hey,
way in
Sang.
California. Early morning out in California.
Sang, are you back from Costa Rica? Sang's been in Costa Rica for a bit.
Lovely.
We were talking about some stuff for you yesterday. So Cole and I are setting up my fish delivery.
That's
Excellent. Excellent.
And this is a nice comment from Ed. Thank you.
I didn't see it.
Oh, it's up on screen now.
Oh, there you go. Ed, thank you. You know, I was just out there doing some planting. I'm trying, you know, we have a bunch of guys here today. I'm hoping that I can get a bunch of planting done today while the guys are helping customers, but I may have to jump in. We'll see what happens. Yeah. But I'm assuming everyone has their ponds open at this point. Is that the case? Is anyone on here? Anyone new on the show
Yeah, new to coffee and koi.
Yeah.
Because we had some new people on your show on Thursday.
I realize what's missing here.
What's that?
My coffee.
I got my big boy.
Chad's got his coffee. I don't have my coffee. I know where my coffee is. I have to go get it. It's not much of a coffee and koi show when you don't have a coffee.
All right, go get your coffee.
That mug is actually bigger than the mug that I have, I think.
Where did I get the dollar store? Or Dollar Tree.
You and my wife love that store.
It's actually the first conversation she and I had in person with each other.
Oh, really?
Somehow, because I don't remember how we started talking about it, but I said, yeah, I went to the Dollar Tree. And she's like, I love that store.
She lives for that store. I mean, it really is kind of crazy because the stuff that you normally go in a store and you pay a lot of money for. Hey, Ernest, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, glad to have you aboard.
I'm excited to have you on the show. That's awesome. What was I saying? I was talking about
Dollar Tree.
I was talking about Dollar Tree, and it's kind of crazy. You go into the Dollar Tree or the dollar store or Dollar General or one of the
Family
other,
Dollar, yeah.
and you're like, wow, I just saw that thing for like $25, and here it is for like $1. Or I don't think anything is $1 anymore. I think it's like $1.25 or $1.50. Yeah. But you know, that's okay.
Let's see what Scott says. Morning, Scott. Added my Maruse Sanke to my main pond yesterday from QT. So beautiful. Wish I could show you. Well, show us.
Well,
a picture.
You can show us, guys. I am issuing a
edict.
A what?
Edict.
An edict.
Edict.
I don't. Okay.
A request.
Everyone,
a formal request.
everyone that brings fish home, you need to take pictures of those fish in your pond and send them to Chad at coinmarket.com. We want to see your fish. Jimmy just left, and when he was leaving, I said, Jimmy, I want to see pictures. He said, absolutely.
Yep.
Guys, it doesn't have to be fish from here. We want to see your ponds. You know, let's get them up on the show. We want to show everyone's ponds off. We want to show the filters off. We want to show your fish off. Please send them.
Please. And yeah, and you know, it's all about building community, especially the Coffee and Koi show. It's all about community.
Yes.
I'm not saying it today.
I'm going to go grab my.
All right, you go grab your coffee and I'll talk this through. It's all about building community. And by showing off your pond, and you know, showing different elements you might have, or a different feature, or different statue. Who was it? Who was it? Forgive me, and I forget her name. It's just not coming. It wasn't Jane. But anyway, showed off a beautiful Buddha statue in one of the ponds, and that makes so much sense with the Japanese culture to actually have like a statue like that in the pond. I wouldn't have thought of it, and once I saw it, I'm like, yes, that makes complete sense. So share your joy, as Adam just said. Share the joy of pond, because what you're doing in your pond might inspire somebody else to get some other ideas. So we really are really big on building up the koi community. Sean left so I can say it. The koi community here and the koi crew. So by all means, share the joy. Send in those pics, guys. You can send them to me, Chad at coinmarket.com, and I'll put them on a future show. So we do have that ready to go. We do have an auction coming up a little later. Grizzly's going to come by and say hello and be a part of that if he can. But we are busy in the store. Yesterday was a retail set it up type of day where we unloaded. Ooh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Where we unloaded a lot of boxes here in the store, and I ate a lot of these chocolate pieces, courtesy of Tina and Ed. Just delicious. They have butterscotch in them, peanuts. What else? Oh, and like ramen for some crunch. Delicious
You say ramen?
ramen. There's ramen crunch in here.
Really?
Yeah. And the first thing Ed said to me when he handed me one, goes, "Wait, you're not allergic to peanuts?" To which
Oh
I
wow!
pointed at my belly and I said, "Does this belly look like it's allergic to any food?"
Are you kidding me?
How? Oh yeah. Let me get you on there. How
Tina,
good are those?
these might be one of the best things I ever had. Did you guys try these?
I don't think they all have.
Customers. Oh my god!
How great is that?
So is that like a hint of almond? Like what is that?
It's peanut
No, there's another flavor in here.
butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
Yes, I thought it was hazelnut, but it's butterscotch. I thought it was like a Nutella in there.
Tina, you outdid yourself.
Yeah, I don't have her link, but I do have her phone number.
Wow.
And she's getting an email website getting ready to go soon. So yes, we do, and minimum orders are 12. I'm gonna once we get your email up and everything ready, we definitely want to let people know.
That might be one of the best things I've ever eaten.
I know. This is from Ed.
And I had two. That's it. I'm not having any more. I'm saving for everyone else.
And the chocolate covered pretzels. So Tina just had some
Wait, is that what
surgery.
I just ate?
No, you ate the chocolate covered peanuts.
Oh, there's no pretzels in there.
They're underneath the box where the peanuts are in. You go get those. I'll
No, I'm
explain.
not gonna.
No? Okay. So Tina just had some surgery done on her wrist, so her hands aren't very. She doesn't have full strength in her hands right now, and as a result of that, she can only do certain things, not like the real baking and stuff like that she normally does. The piping, still just as delicious as ever.
It was amazing.
Right?
I love that. So what was that? What's on the pretzels?
Chocolate covered and sprinkles. Yeah, he's gonna go grab. There's pretzel rods and like the angel pretzel shapes.
Stuff in there.
It's underneath the box. It's underneath the box. All right, he's gonna go get that. No, I really think he only had two, and he brought me two. I'll eat those. Nobody wants to see me eat on camera. So here's a couple things going on. We will have an auction later on. Like I said, you've seen these fish probably before, but we just want a chance to put them in front of everyone else. If you're watching us on YouTube and Facebook, thank you. You are more than welcome to continue watching the show on those channels. However, to bid on our fish, you do need to be on our Zoom platform. To get on Zoom, the link is in the YouTube and Facebook descriptors. The link is on screen right now, and it's also in the comments. So by all means, join us over in Zoom to bid on these fish when we have them coming up a little bit later on today. We know it's loud. We have the doors open today. The air is great. We are expecting rain later today as well here on the island. But we're going to be here and just having some fun. I think Jenny may or may not stop by later. She might have just texted me. All right, so Sean, show off what you got over there. Oh, I don't need these, but I mean, I'll leave them. Here, you show off what they are.
Let me get back.
All right, you get back in.
Let me get jacked in. Well, that doesn't. Anyway, we'll just. Was that a Johnny mnemonic?
What's that?
Getting jacked in.
Oh, I think it is.
So Tina and Ed brought. Here's more. So they handmade these.
Yeah,
Chocolate covered pretzel and a chocolate covered pretzel rod, dark chocolate. And I am going to be the taste tester for all of you guys.
Yes.
Because I think it's important that you.
Yeah, I mean,
you take part in this.
One of the things, speaking of Mother's Day coming up, my mom used to do this thing where, like, if I had an ice cream cone, she goes, "Let me taste it to make sure it's not poisoned." So for years, I thought ice cream cones were poisoned. So you just taste test that, and let's get a reaction.
It was really good.
Right.
Can you hear the crunch?
Yeah, I'm a big.
Thank you.
I'm a big believer in crunchy snacks.
So were you talking about movie night?
Yeah, so no, we have yet to talk about it because Tina's going to cater it, which I think is good.
So we've never done something. We had to figure out a whole thing. What movie would we show for movie night?
Well, I mean, I am still stunned and saddened that you a music fan and a comedy fan have never seen This Is Spinal Tap.
You don't have to tell everyone.
No. This is something that you should, hang your head in shame. No, not shame, but
All right.
I'm just really
Who else
surprised.
on this show has not seen This Is Spinal Tap? Am I the only one?
We'll find out. But I should mention, if you wish to chat with us on the show, you need to chat with us on the Zoom again, and just hit the chat button so you can chat with us. That's also where you're going to enter your bids for the auction a little later.
Let's talk condo.
Yeah, let's do this because that's.
Hold on one second. Yeah, Mr. Zach, can you grab me for a couple of things? What are you doing? You grab me year-round bacteria, a koi defender, a pond defender, and that new. Thank you.
Bill has not seen This Is Spinal Tap.
See,
and he's our generation. He's within 10 years of us. Yeah, absolutely. All right, Bill. All right. You know what it was? It was just one of those college Friday night movies.
I've seen these movie night things. I was actually in the city. One of my favorite places is Bryant Park. When I first worked for Echo many years ago, Bryant Park was still like it was still like crack central.
Yeah.
It was a really, really bad area. You did not want to walk around in Bryant Park. And since that time, it's become like an amazing place where they do all these really cool things. They do an awesome Christmas event there where they do Christmas Village there. Now there's Christmas villages all over the city, but it started at Bryant Park. They do a custom-made ice skating rink, and they do a massive bar there and all this crazy stuff. And every year we go and we get nauseous eating all the crazy foods that they have there, and it's a lot of fun. And one of the things they do there in the summertime is they actually set it out. I guess it's just I don't know if it's on the lawn area or whatever, but they set out a movie night. They do a giant screen, and people from all over the city go to this movie night. And they sit down, and they lay a blanket down, and they just go and they do movie night.
So I also work right above Bryant Park on 40th Street. And it was usually Mondays they do the movie night. And my favorite thing to see at that time is at 5 o'clock they open the lawn. Now movies, because it doesn't get dark till like 8:45, you have some time. But at 5 o'clock they open the lawn, and you would actually see people run onto the lawn with their blankets and their picnic baskets.
Say that again?
Picnic baskets. Old school. Excuse me, I need some milk too, Adam. And you see people run. I'm gonna get off me. You see people run. Put on both of us.
It's okay.
Yeah, you see people run onto the lawn with their bags and watch the movies. I remember one year they did Psycho. They do comedies. I wish there was a way we could actually do it in the large koi house.
There's no way.
There's no way. It's too loud, right?
And too hot.
Oh yeah, way too hot.
So we can figure it out. But the question is, what movie would we? What would be the first movie to launch movie night at Coin Market for the summertime?
Somebody did say A Fish Called Wanda, which is an hysterical.
Someone mentioned that. I've seen that movie. It's not in my top movies, but I did enjoy that movie.
It's very good. Yeah, I'm glad Adam got my picnic basket reference as a Yogi Bear thing. Yes.
Well,
absolutely.
Why don't we pick a genre?
Okay.
Pick a genre. Guys, let us know what genre you're interested in for this movie night, and then we'll go from there. Gus, let us know what genre you're thinking. Okay.
He'll let us know.
So we're going to finish this.
We're going to do movie night. Tina came in yesterday with some great ideas for some names. I think she said something like Zen and Zin for, Zen relaxing and Zinfandel for wine. I do like that a lot. We had some great suggestions for the event as well. It's really easy to do this type of stuff now, though, because the projectors are not very expensive. And all you need is a screen. You can either get an inflatable screen or just a king size sheet.
Do that.
Really easy stuff.
So comedies. Everyone's got a different favorite comedy. I will tell you my two of my favorite comedies. Ferris Bueller, great movie. Thank you, Gerald. Uh, I Love You, Man is probably one of my favorites. Have you ever seen I Love You, Man?
That's a great movie. Yeah.
I love that movie. I think it's absolutely hysterical. Uh, Saving Sarah Marshall
It's a good
is
movie.
also one of my top comedies.
A little problematic with Russell Brand right now.
Yeah, he's got a couple of things going on right now. Yeah.
And he's running for mayor of London, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Incredible Mr. I don't know that movie.
I don't know that. History of the World Part 1 is a great, any Mel Brooks movie.
You know, the sequel came out, and it's one of those things. And you know, how amazing is Mel Brooks? Mel Brooks is going to be 100. I think he's 99 years old.
Mhm.
He's currently in development on his latest movie at 99 years old. He is making Spaceballs 2.
Yeah, they're in the
And he's in the
post-production.
movie.
Yeah, and it's in post production. They're done filming it. They're like editing it now. I'm very excited to see that.
Spaceballs is a great movie.
Spaceballs is a
That
good
could
movie.
be we get the sci-fi and you get the comedy at the same time.
A couple weeks ago, I made a Spaceball. Well, maybe like 4 months ago, I made a Spaceballs reference on this show.
So
I love Spaceballs.
would you guys be interested in Spaceballs for the first movie?
That's not a bad one.
Hmm.
Or we can go a little bit more like adult comedy, like 3 Men and a Baby. That was a great movie.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
Not.
I don't know. It's just,
You go more for the classics, like it's a mad world. I don't know how many mads are actually in there. Do you remember that? Is that considered a comedy?
I don't know.
Have you guys seen that movie? You do remember that
Years
movie,
ago.
right? It's kind of a comedy.
Ooh, Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now. Well, you know what's funny is you say that's a comedy. You know, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles would be an interesting one.
Blazing Saddles. You could never make that movie today, Robert.
So
That's a great movie.
in Naked Gun, was it Naked Gun 33 and a third? Leslie Nielsen walks out of the movie theater with Priscilla Presley,
Mhm.
and they're laughing hysterically. And the movie they saw was, I think it was either Apocalypse Now or it was the other one.
Full Metal Jacket.
No, it
Really?
wasn't Full Metal.
Platoon.
It was. I think it was Platoon.
I think it was
Platoon. And they were laughing hysterically over that movie, which is, you know.
Arthur.
Anyway.
That is a great movie. Planes, Trains.
Arthur. I remember seeing Arthur in the theater.
Yeah, well, Arthur's a great movie too. But
Dudley Moore was a pretty funny guy.
I'm saying Arthur's suggestion of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I thought you meant the movie Arthur.
Well, yeah, but, we want to, put an alcoholic on the screen. Mermaid. What was the movie? Splash, Adam.
So
is the name of the
Splash it came out on streaming.
film. Oh, did it?
It's on Netflix.
There you go.
Yes. So interesting.
And there's actually a really beautiful movie that came out yesterday on Netflix. Now, I've not seen it, but I read the book. It's called Remarkably Bright Creatures, and it's narrated by an octopus that takes place at an aquarium on the Pacific Northwest. If you need I'm being serious here. If you need one of those feel-good cry movies, every once in a while, it feels good to cry with a lot of heart. I loved the book. The movie's getting the same type of reviews. Remarkably Bright Creatures. I cannot recommend the book high enough. I'm going to see the film this weekend, but that just came out on Netflix yesterday.
We could do a very family-friendly, superpower.
Yeah, like a
kind of
Marvel
thing,
type of thing.
like The Boys.
Oh, yeah, very, very family friendly.
Have you guys? Has anyone else? I absolutely love that show. Have you watched that show, The Boys?
Yeah, I'm 4 seasons in. Halfway through the 4th season.
I think it's an amazing show. Have you guys watched this show, The Boys? It takes everything to the next level. It's pretty graphic.
It's intense. In fact, yesterday when I finished watching something on Amazon Prime, it went over to season 1, episode 1, which I had already seen. And you know when like a TV show comes on for the first time, it gives you all the warnings. It had like 2 pages of warnings. May cause seizures, sex violence, nudity.
As far as I'm concerned, there's actually never ever been a show like The Boys ever.
No.
It is. If you know what they've done superhero movies for so many years. It was just begging to be done. Was to be what happens when a superhero goes bad, basically.
Yep.
And there was another one though, like the Superman one with the kid, something Burn,
Brightburn.
Brightburn,
I
and that was
enjoyed
that was a good movie too.
Yeah.
But it's like it really kind of it's the other side of it's like supervillains, really.
Yeah.
And it's supervillains with it's not it could probably back at our age back in the day it would have been considered an X-rated movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not like I mean, yeah, there's some pretty, yeah, yes,
Yes. When
yeah,
the guy
well,
shrinks,
yeah.
we'll leave it at that. That's all I
We're
need to
not
say.
going to go there, but if you want to see, if you like superhero movies and you want to see the other side of a superhero movie, The Boys is definitely an interesting show to watch.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
So are we talking about koi or ponds?
Yeah,
or anything
let's do
else
it,
today?
'cause
We
you brought
don't
up some stuff.
have to, but
This
we
is
certainly
important.
can.
This is important because we haven't had this conversation in a while. So
Um,
what you asked Zach to bring over some stuff. What do you got there?
So I wanted to, jump into, it's time to start your pond for the season and kick things off and make sure that you have the right products in your medicine cabinet. And that it's, and this comes across a lot. This happens at the store a lot where, we get these pond builders that build ponds for customers and they kind of like, it's like they sell them on the fact that the pond is a set it and forget it. And there is no set it, forget it, and forget it when it comes to this. And you guys are probably laughing, those of you who've been in this hobby for a while. The term set it, forget it, like is a non-existent term. But there's unfortunately a lot of builders out there who, in order to get the job, they tell these customers that they don't have to do anything. They don't need to add any water treatments. They don't even need to clean their filters. I've had customers come in like they didn't even know that they had filter beds in their waterfall, but they didn't even know existed. The guy said, "Just don't worry about anything; it'll take care of itself." And like, come on, like it's just not the case.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like just because I've seen videos of very bad filters that had not been cleaned out for like a month. I can't imagine a whole season.
A whole season.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, and you know who I feel really bad for? Travis and his teams.
Oh yeah.
So my son and his teams have been doing spring openings since the beginning of March, and I don't know. We're in the 250 to 300 range of spring openings they've done, and they're absolutely exhausted. And yesterday was a tough one because, quite honestly, our commercial vacuums
I heard
are awesome, but one of them was not feeling too well yesterday, and so they were down a vacuum yesterday, and it was a tough day for them. It was actually a 4-man spring opening, an absolutely massive pond.
that's got to be huge. I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Interestingly, that was actually the last pond that I was in when I ended up before I lost my toe. That was the last pond I was in.
And
Jimmy the Toe. Yeah.
Jimmy the Toe. Yeah.
If you guys don't know, and we can actually talk about that because we're talking about how important it is to clean your ponds. I mean, we cleaned back in the day. I was cleaning a pond. This is probably 12 years ago, and I had a blister on my toe, and didn't think anything of it. And I was in the muck. And back in the day, like I got into a pond, didn't even think about it. I would go in without any shoes on. I just would always didn't ever think about it. And I was in a dirty pond, had basically an open wound. It was an open blister. I don't sound gross, but on my toe, and I did the guy thing. All right, throw some Neosporin on it, like it'll be fine, and it'll be fine. And a couple of months later, it still was not doing any better. And I happened to go to the doctor, and it was actually I went to the doctor for my other foot. My other foot was bothering me. And while he was looking at my right foot, I said, like, listen, while you're looking at my right foot, can you do me a favor? Look at my toe. And I took my shoe off, and he was like, what the? And he sent me directly to the hospital.
Wow.
So it wasn't like don't pass go, don't collect $200. It was, I'm not even calling an ambulance. Get over there right now.
Wow.
And they had to call like the what do you call it, the
podiatrist on staff.
The disease, like it was
Infectious disease
doctor and all that. Like we had everyone down looking at my toe, and I had to have like a bone biopsy and all this stuff, and I was in the hospital for a week.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was in the hospital for a week, and then I was on at home. I had an at home they call a pick line, and I had this ball that I had to a pick line in my arm, and I had to do this stuff every single day for I think it was like 6 weeks.
Wow.
And it was a horrible experience. And a couple of years later, I was building a pond, and it was fresh water in the pond, so I was still building it. So there was no fish in it or anything like that. And because we were building the pond, it had a bottom drain in it, and I wasn't paying attention where I was walking, and I had no shoes on. And I had no shoes on because it was clean water. It was not like dirty water. I wasn't worried about anything. And I stepped into the bottom drain, and I ended up breaking that same toe. And I went back. I went to the hospital, and while they were looking at my toe, they said, "Oh, like there's something else going on here." And like you hear about those things, like, oh, like, all right, like you get like I'm just gonna go in and get like a full body scan just because, and
they find something.
Or like remember it might have even been on like one of those shows like Rosie O'Donnell or something like that. There was a doctor on the show, and he had a bump on his neck.
Oh yes,
you remember that?
Yes. Well,
and someone called in.
Like that.
Someone called in and said, "Hey, I see." It was a doctor who was watching the show, saw a bump on the guy's neck while I was doing the show, and he said, "Do you need to go check that out right now?"
Yep.
And the guy went in, and it ended up being something very serious.
Very recently, the comedian Amy Schumer had the same exact thing happen, where she was on a television show, and somebody says your face should not have gotten the way it did. She thought it was pregnancy weight, and she did gain weight from pregnancy. Every woman does, but it was something. It was more of a
spaghetti.
No, spaghetti.
No, too much spaghetti.
No, it wasn't spaghetti. It was an infection. She had some sort of weird infection that was making her face just a really, really just not look good, and it saved her.
Really,
it's amazing, that type of stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I had a similar situation where they were looking at my toe, and they were like, "You know what? It looks like you may still have an infection in your toe." And I then had to go back into the hospital. I was there for another week, and they said, "We got to take Jimmy." They took Jimmy, and unfortunately, they wouldn't let me keep him.
No, they don't. Yeah, you're not allowed to really.
You're not allowed to keep body parts. So Jimmy was gone. It was a sad time.
And had you have had that stuff in the pond, do you think it would have helped?
I don't know.
So what do you have here?
That's a very different conversation.
Yes.
So I wanted to talk about a couple of things, guys. And before I even go into these, you're starting up your ponds for the season. Okay. I know that everyone wants to feed their fish. Their fish haven't eaten all winter, and and I want to do the same thing. We want to feed our fish. We know they're hungry. There's algae in the pond. There's algae on the rocks. Let them eat that. Don't feed a lot at this time of year. Okay, the water, especially where we are, we're still in the 60s. So right now, and I can actually tell you, the pond outside. And our weather is just not, I don't know about you guys, but our weather has not been getting very much warmer this year. It's been a very cool season so far.
Yes.
We're at 61.1 and the pond outside in full sun.
Yep. No shade on that.
No shade at all. We're at 61.1. And this is a great product to have. I love this Aquascape thermometer, because their thermometer, actually their app hooks up to a whole bunch of stuff. It hooks up to the lights that are on me right now. I can turn those lights on and off right now, so I can turn the lights on, off. I don't know if that makes any difference. A little bit.
And you can go and the thermometers.
So I can check my dosing machines. I can check thermometers. Any products that they have that work with their app. You can monitor and manage through that app, which is really nice. I really like that. I like that I can check my temperature at any time. Chad is actually showing there. So, wait, go up.
Other up.
Oh, well, you go down on there, so they can see where the pond is. Where is the pond on yours? Because I have 61.1.
Yeah, well, there you go.
There it is. 61.1. So we're showing the same temperature.
Yeah. So, and
Um,
the other ponds are indoor ponds. Now, for us, this is great. Oh, one of them's at 65. Which one is that?
which
QT
one?
House is only at 60.
Yeah, QT House is low.
But these are great because for us, obviously, the fish are so vital to our existence. So we can all monitor this on a very cold day. We can keep our eye on it. So it's great. It's great. You need to. Okay. So it's great. So it's
So,
an aquascape product. We have those here in store, and you just think up everything. It's the internet of everything.
so temperature is really important. So you don't even really, I mean, you're going to start putting your beneficial bacteria in when you start hitting about 60. There are various prophylactic medications that you can be using. We've talked about those, and Michael's talked about those, and we will talk about those probably maybe next weekend. We'll jump into that again, doing some prophylactic treatments like broad spectrum treatment, PROSI treatments. Any bacterial issues you have on your fish, you're going to start now is when they'll start healing. If the water's too cold, those bacterial issues are just not going to heal. I had the Ramen Aquascape app. Awesome. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But there are things that you're going to add to the pond on a weekly basis. There are things that help in different ways. And uh, when you're starting your pond out in the beginning of the year, one of the most important things is your nitrifying bacteria. That nitrifying bacteria is what's going to remove the ammonia and nitrite. That's the waste created by the fish. And really quickly, if I can explain, if you guys don't know the nitrification cycle, you know, it, for all intents and purposes, your pond is a toilet bowl. It's kind of gross, but that's what it is. There's two naturally occurring bacteria. One's a nitrosomonas, one's a nitrobacter. Nitrosomonas eats the ammonia, converts it to a nitrite. Nitrobacter eats the nitrite, converts it to less harmless nitrate. And you remove nitrates from the pond by doing two things. You can have plants in the pond that will remove nitrates, and you do water changes. When it comes to water changes, we like to do a 10% water change once a week or 20% every 2 weeks. Don't wait any longer than that. You're building up excess nutrients in the ponds that have to get removed. Those are nutrients that are feeding the algae in your ponds. Okay, so it's important to, if you remove that food source, then you're going to have less algae in the pond. When you're starting off your pond, and I know that I'm a huge believer in having UV lights. The one time you don't really want to have your UV light on is when you start the pond, and the reason why is the UV light doesn't know the difference between good bacteria and bad bacteria. So it doesn't know nitrosomonas and nitrobacteria from other bad bacteria. If you turn your UV on early, it's not that your nitrosomonas and nitrobacter bacteria won't grow in your pond, but it's not going to take off like it would if your UV is on. So you want to try and hold off as long as possible with the UV, even if your water turns green. If you can grin and bear it and let your pond turn green for a little while the pond is getting established and you're colonizing your nitrifying bacteria, then let it do its job. Um, if you get to a point where you just can't deal with it anymore, it is what it is. It's just going to take longer for you to colonize your pond. And again, what I mean by colonizing your pond is every surface area in your pond. It could be rocks in your pond. It could be the rocks around the perimeter of the pond. It's your filter pads that are in your waterfall box. Remember, your skimmer is not a biological filter. Your skimmer is your mechanical filtration. You don't want that filter pad to be harvesting and colonizing with beneficial bacteria. You're going to be cleaning that often. You want to be hosing that down. That's designed for mechanical filtration. And when we're talking filtration, you have mechanical filtration, you have biological filtration, then you have chemical filtration. Okay. Mechanical filtration is a removal of suspended solids, leaves, debris. That's going to happen in both your skimmer, and it's also going to happen. Things are going to get past your skimmer, and they're going to go into the waterfall box. It'll happen there too. So your filter pad is going to collect solids, but at the same time, it's also surface area for your nitrosomonas and nitrobacter bacteria. And again, that bacteria is going to grow all over the pond. So if you have a gravel bottom pond, every surface on every single rock in the whole pond is going to be surface for that bacteria to grow. Um, they just, what would be the word? They're prolific, or they're
prolific.
they're prolific in the filter. That's where they're really going to take off. And I tell customers who come in and say like, I want to upgrade my filter, and we go over different filters. Like, oh, I wasn't really looking to spend that kind of money on a filter. Well, guess what? You can actually upgrade your filter system on the cheap. The cheapest way to actually upgrade your filter is to just add more filter pads. Okay, you're just adding more surface area. So,
and all of them, for the most part, even our skimmers, you can add some extra filters to.
well, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it in the skimmer. I mean,
Not
I
the
think it's a
skimmer.
good
I meant
point,
the,
but in the waterfall box, that's what I'm
and I did
talking
mean the
about.
waterfall box.
So in the waterfall box, you're going to have you're going to have inches, maybe 6, 8 inches of water over those filter pads. You could literally, and we've done this for customers, and it's going to take more time to clean filter pads, but you could stack up filter pads all the way up to the top of the water level. So you could stack 4, 5, 6, maybe even 8 filter pads in your waterfall box and upgrade your filters that way too. Is it going to take more time to clean the filters? Yes. One thing I think is really important is to understand the job of a filter. Okay, the job of a filter, guys, is to capture debris. Okay, just like a filter in an air conditioner, a filter in a car, a filter in a cigarette. Its job is to filter things out. It captures it. Okay, in a pond setting, you're capturing solids. Okay, now a filter's job is to capture, but if you don't actually clean the filter pad out, then you've only moved the solids from point A to point B. Okay, if I've only moved them from here to here, then all I've done is move it.
Yeah.
It's still in the pond, which means that anything that's in those solids is still going to leach back into the pond.
And once those pads become completely saturated, they're ineffective.
Yeah, well, it's just going to slow things down.
Yeah.
I mean, your water flow is going to stop, which means you're not going to be turning over nearly as much as you need to be.
Now,
turnover is that key.
Now, I know we here at the store have different density filter pads based on how much material is actually in them. So some have a lot more water flow. Hey, Griff. Oh, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to grab it. Don't worry about it. But I know we have different types of filter pads. So do you recommend people use different grades if you're going to stack?
So the way those filter pads, and Metalla is the most well known. Yeah. There are a couple of other brands that also make filter pads. They're designed in a way, they're sold in different densities, and different densities will allow less or more debris to get through them. So a less dense filter pad I would use in the skimmer, because if you put a really dense skimmer pad in your skimmer, you're going to be cleaning it out every day.
And it's going to be
twice a day, depending on
slowing up everything. Yeah,
right. And so what could happen is you can actually starve out the pump. The pump is going to end up pulling more water out than it's bringing in, because it can't get past the filter pad, and that pump could end up burning out. So you need to have a less dense filter pad in your skimmer that's going to capture debris, along with either your net or your basket's also going to capture the larger debris, and the filter pad's going to capture smaller debris, but it's also going to let flow through. And then you're going to have your more dense filter pads in your waterfall box. Now, Metalla was originally designed so that you could stack up your filter pads in your waterfall box from the least dense all the way up to the most dense. Quite honestly, I just put the most dense in there.
Got it.
I always just in the waterfall box, I just go with, in the Metalla's world, it would be the gray, not the black. Black is the least dense, gray is the most dense. And I'll stack up filter pads throughout that, all the way up to the top if I had to, as a cheap way to upgrade a filter.
And we do have those pads here in stock, and they are 2x4. They're a good size, so you can get them up.
They're 24 by 39 is a half sheet.
Yes,
and then they're 24 by I don't know, by almost 80.
Yeah,
so it's 39 times 2.
Yeah, that's right.
For a full sheet.
And so we do have those here in stock. I'm looking at them right now. And if you have an aquascape system, we do have aquascape filters in stock as well.
Yeah, we have a ton of different aquascape.
And we have the green reset filters too.
We do. We have the whole line of green reset filters, and we are testing out another filter as well. Something that will fall in between the green reset and the bead filter.
AJ has a question.
Yes. Do you wash waterfall pads with? I do. Garden hoses or use old pond water. So this is kind of like what I would say about this is beneficial bacteria, your nitrous ammonium and nitrobacter is incredibly, incredibly resilient and it bounces back very quickly. Um, we maintain a lot of ponds for customers, and we use hose water, and we've never ever had an issue. Um, what's more important is making sure that you're watching your parameters in general. You want to make sure that you're keeping your pH, your alkalinity high, in the 125 range. When your alkalinity is really, really low, your beneficial bacteria, your nitrosamines and nitrobacter bacteria, as well as your sludge eating bacteria, and the sludge eating bacteria is going to break down all the organics in the pond, will literally be working at a snail's pace. I mean, they're kind of like they're just kind of chugging along. They're alive, but they're not getting what they need. When the alkalinity is at the right level, like I'm saying, 7 drops, 125 plus, it's like giving them a steroid. If you're testing your water parameters and you see an ammonia spike in the pond, the first thing you should be doing is checking your alkalinity level. And as you're colonizing your pond, especially as you're starting up your pond for the season, you need to keep that alkalinity at the right level. Otherwise, it's going to take way, way, way longer to start up your pond. All right, so there's a couple of products that we keep on hand. One of those is K8 Stabilizer. We have that in stock. The other is Chloromex. And when I say Chloromex, you can also have a product like Pond Defender. And you're going to use this every 48 hours until your ammonia goes away. So it's super important. Pond Defender, an amazing new product from Koi Pharma, comes in 32 ounces and gallons. And it's the product you need to have on hand when you're starting out your pond. In addition to that, we have Koi Defender. Koi Defender is it's a way to defend yourself against pathogenic bacteria, and it's used on a weekly basis. There's always going to be pathogenic bacteria in the pond. What this does is it basically competes against it, and it removes the ability for that pathogenic bacteria to proliferate, if I use the right word.
Mhm.
Another amazing product. This is year-round bacteria. So any other bacteria you guys have, all that other stuff, microbe lift, and all those other bacteria, just throw them away. This one is amazing. This does both. It does both pathogenic bacteria and it does sludge-eating bacteria, and it can be used down to 32 degrees. You can literally use this one product all year long. You don't have to switch to different. You don't have to switch to fall products, to summer products, to. This is it. Great product.
We have all of this here in stock, by the way.
And a new product that we're carrying here, and this is Absolute Biogel, and we actually bring this in from the UK from a company called Cloverleaf, and this is nitrifying bacteria. All right, so it's 50% nitrous ammonia, 50% nitrobacter bacteria, and it reduces ammonia and nitrite. And this is what you're going to be putting in your ponds, when you start out that pond. And anytime you have an ammonia spike in the pond, you can also be using this product. We have that at the store. I can't see. Can you use baking soda? You can use baking soda. Yes, you can use baking soda. So good question.
Next question.
How long should you wait to reintroduce fish after changing out liner? Oh God, you can put them in right away. So when we're cleaning out ponds or you're starting a pond out for the first time, the most important thing is acclimating the temperature. Okay. You want to make sure that the water that the fish are sitting in is within 2 degrees of the water that they're going into. Okay. In addition, you want to make sure that you've removed any chlorine, chloramines, any heavy metals. You're going to use this product here. This is Pond Defender. This is a great product for that. It's literally the best on the market. I would definitely advise using this product. So you're going to start out with that. In addition to that, you're going to add your beneficial bacteria. This product right here, you're going to add, and then you're kickstarting your system. So you could literally pour this right in over the filter pads in your biofilter. If you have a bead filter, you could pour it into your bead filter.
So somebody came in a couple of weeks ago, and I'm still
Did they
learning.
trip?
What?
They trip?
No. They just came in.
They just came right
They
in.
just came right in, and asked me a question, and I assume the answer was yes. But when it comes to koi health and additives into the pond, I always, because I'm still an apprentice. I'm still in my first year.
I learn every day.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always learning something in this
But they
hobby.
asked, are all these products safe to use with the fish in the pond?
Yeah.
And my immediate answer was yes. But I said, let me double check that. So are they? I'll ask you. I know the answer now, but
Everything that we talk about here, these are all safe for the pond. There are products that are not as safe, and those are algicides. We tend to stay away from algicides, although we sell an algicide. We sell an algicide with a warning. Uh, sorry about that. Uh, Algicides will actually remove the oxygen from the water to starve out the algae. And that's the same oxygen that the fish need to survive. So you can literally kill all your fish by trying to treat your algae problem. So you need to have an aerator in there
yes.
to offset the amount of oxygen that's getting removed. It'll take longer for that algicide to work, but it's you're removing the algae because you want to see the fish. So if you kill the fish, then
It's pointless.
it is
And of
pointless.
course, anything you do add with fish in there, make sure you are using the right dosing. Very important.
So I'm glad you mentioned that.
Of course.
That's really important you mentioned that because um, one of the things that happens often is that customers don't know their proper gallonage. I bought this off of TikTok. This is from a company called Restmo. Okay, you hook this up to your hose, and then you can fill your pond. And it'll tell you exactly how many gallons are in the pond. Why is it important to know how many gallons are in your pond? You ask.
Yes. Why is it important? Why? I don't care to know.
You don't want
Should
to
I
know?
care to know? Should I?
You really should. I
And
think
why?
it's important. Well, if you don't know the gallons of your pond, then you're not able to dose the pond with whatever product you're putting in the pond.
You're also unable to know how many fish you can put in that pond properly.
It's true. I mean, there's different ways to measure how many fish can go into the pond, and it depends a lot on what kind of filtration you have too.
But all that starts with gallonage.
But you need to know how many gallons you have in the pond, and a product like this, I think it's like $15 on Amazon. It's a great product to get. I don't sell them in the store. I mean, we certainly could sell them in the store. Maybe it's more money. I thought it was around $15. But you put it on your hose, you press the button, and it'll tell you exactly how many gallons. So if you empty your pond and you fill it back up, you know exactly how many gallons you have in your pond.
I'm going to look at it.
Big C's going on there to look for Restmo, Restmo. Restmo water flow meter. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on Amazon right now.
It's $20 on Amazon, guys.
Yeah. They have a couple of different colors too. And you attach it to your car with
different colors. So
again,
there's two of them for $35. Now, and the reason why I would potentially get more than one, and you're probably only going to use it once, but it's good to have. But if you are throwing more than one hose at the pond to fill it up, if you have a really big pond, you're going to want to have one of them on every single hose.
So that's why you want, and there are times, I mean, here we'll have 3 hoses going on our pond at a time. So
yeah.
You need one on each hose, and you just calculate how much is going into the pond.
And so when you read the directions on any of these, it's going to say, you're dosing broad spectrum parasitic treatment. It's 3.5 ounces per 1,000 gallons. Well, if you don't know your gallons, then how are you going to put the right amount in? And it's the same for every other product that you're going to add to your pond. You're not just willy-nilly putting it in. You're putting it in based on a mathematical formula that's based on your gallonage. So very important.
And once you know your sizes and you know where each 10,000 or each 1,000 gallon is, Mark, or 500, depending on your water line, whatever it is, now you can really, I call it the gamification of your water parameters. If you really know how much water is in there, you can really gamify to get ideal water parameters.
I like that.
The gamification of your water parameters.
I like that.
Well, you were the one that once said, and I'm going to butcher you, you're not keeping fish, you're keeping water. What was it?
So the term we like to use, and you're almost there. You're basically becoming you're becoming a keeper of water. It's not becoming a fish keeper. You're becoming a keeper of water, and it's learning how to manage your water, which in turn will manage and help sustain your pond. Will keep your fish healthy. You want to make sure you're feeding them the right type of food. You want to make sure you're feeding them the right amount of food depending on the time of year. At this time of year, you should be feeding once a day, every other day at the most. And you want to make sure you're only feeding with as much as they can eat within a couple of minutes. And anything that ends up in the skimmer, then you gave too much, or you need to make sure you throw it away from the skimmer. Because once it ends up in the skimmer, it's just going to go right into the filter and add to nutrient food source for algae to grow. And if you didn't clean out your ponds, guys, I think it's a really good idea to clean out your ponds. It's super important that you don't let all this detritus sit at the bottom of the pond and continue to. Hey, dude.
Hey, hop on that microphone.
You guys know Bonsai Chris, right?
What's up?
What's up, Chris? How was your day today?
My day is okay so far, Sean Rosen.
Oh, excellent.
Doing good.
You selling any bonsai?
Talking about a lot of bonsai. Sold a few, not as many as I'd like to, but we're doing all right.
Awesome.
Can't complain. A lot of people are.
What's up, Brian?
A lot of people.
Bonsai!
A lot of people came by and you talk about the trees and say, "Oh, I think I'm going to get that for my mom. I'll bring her back."
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Of course, you're 668 pixels.
Ooh.
There you go.
How come you're so many more pixels? It's because I'm on a diet. Your Chinese order.
No. I'm
really
1100.
disappointed in myself too, but my cholesterol is through the roof. So I'm trying to help get that under control.
How's that working for you?
Not good. I'm just constantly hungry, and eating steamed vegetables and chicken is not.
I actually start on the Wegovy pill. I think next week. It's I did the regular Wegovy. I went up to the highest thing. We've talked about this, and one of the things that my son Zach, who is a nutritionist, told me, he said the problem with doing the injections is it'll work for the first day or two, but then it tapers off, and then by the end of the week, like it's gone, and you're going to be eating as much or more than before. So I figured if I try the pill, and I'm taking the pills every day, then I'll.
That's actually pretty smart, yeah.
I thought this was a conversation about koi and koi health and medicine.
We actually we're actually going to have a movie night
Here at the store.
Here at the store, we're going to do a. I don't know how we're doing it.
I actually like that idea. No, it's so if it's movie night. The first movie must be Young Frankenstein.
Well,
Frankenstein.
we were just talking about this.
Projection screen
And
a projector.
but the movie I think we're doing first is Spaceballs.
Yeah, I can go with that too.
So
How about this is Final Tap?
See, I like that movie. I don't know.
I've never seen it.
Really? That's a good movie. I mean, it's very different than Spaceballs.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering if you've seen it.
Of course I've seen it.
Making sure.
It's a classic. I went to film school. You have to know what my Spinal Tap is.
So if you guys don't know, Chris, tell them a little bit about what you do at your day job when you're not Mr. Bonsai.
I work in the film industry. I own a rental company and television stages. That's my day job. Industry's changing a bit, so
and
it's
the
not
name
as
of the
exciting.
company is
Eastern Effects is the name of my company. You could look us up. Currently, we're hosting a big NBC show in one of my stages. So not bad. That's what I do Monday through Friday. And then on the weekends, I come here, much to my wife's chagrin. She would like me home, which is a good thing, but a lot of trees I got to take care of here and deal with. So
let's take a step
Are
back.
you hosting Saturday Night Live here?
So Chris, he's playing this. He's playing this down, but understand that the Chris's studios have hosted some of the biggest shows.
Yeah, we did
ever.
a show on Netflix called The Rip, which was a Ben Affleck movie. I did
The Americans.
Kiss of the Spider-Woman. We did The Americans for 7 years. The show that I'm currently hosting right now is called Cupertino, which isn't out yet, but that's going to be a big time show. So we've done some.
I have a feeling it's about Apple.
It's not directly about Apple, but it is about tech companies in Silicon Valley.
Yes.
That's all I could say. Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Because on my when I used to have iPhones, the weather I used to get was in Cupertino.
It always pops up as we had this conversation.
How many people are watching this thing right now?
It's hard to say.
Just curious how many people are interested in what we got to say.
30 over there.
We have
more over
82.
here.
There's 82.
That's on the chat.
That was 82 on the chat.
82 of you come to the shop and check out the trees and the fish and all the awesome stuff that Sean has amassed here.
So Gus just asked if you needed a set carpenter.
I don't hire crew, but they're always looking. That's a local 52 thing delegated. You're part of the local 52 union. That's where all the set carpenters come from. You could use a set carpenter here to build some more stuff.
Dude, what else do I need to build?
I don't know. I'm sure you'll
Chris,
think of something in the next
Chris
10
was
minutes.
a set carpenter.
Yes, he was. Not me, Chris. Another Chris.
Different Chris.
He did a good job on this.
Chris,
I love
Chris,
our
does
Chris
excellent
did
work.
all of this.
He does good work.
Chris built everything here. He even built the wheel of Hoy.
Yeah.
The wheel is short.
But we
One
are
of my
thinking
favorite things you've done, by the way.
it came out really good.
And Chris, you just won $10 off any Koi Farmer product. Congratulations, Chris.
So we had our first $1,000 koi drawer the other day. So Chris
Did you
was.
tell the story?
I haven't told you. Tell the story. Go ahead. Because
So-
Chris was there, and we're talking 15
So I've
years
been
ago.
friends with Sean for many, many years. He's my best buddy. It's kind of why I'm here. Otherwise, I would have nowhere to put my bonsai stuff. So he's taking me in. But many moons ago, when Sean was in his infantile state of koi market, we did a koi show in an event center, and there was a drawing for a free koi. Which was how the flyer was worded. And at the end of the show, we would do a drawing for a free koi, which every sane individual in the entire world knows that there's a raffle and you're going to win a koi. Well, at the end of the show, we did the raffle, and lo and behold, there's a winner. These two young female, they come up with their children in strollers in tow, and they're looking for their drawing of a koi. Not a koi fish, but a drawing of a koi.
She actually said, "Where's my drawer?"
It was pretty comical. But
Yes.
that was one of the funnier things that we've had to deal with in,
Yes,
in our
it was very
koi
funny.
tenure.
It was literally like
And
that.
if you saw the two girls that
Maybe
came
longer
up,
than
you
15
would
years.
understand why they didn't understand that it wasn't a real koi fish. It was interesting. They were,
That's
Yep.
a great story.
Time passes by.
Yeah. All right. Well, I gotta get to.
So
do
you're
some more
here all day
work,
today,
but,
right?
I'm here till like 3:34 because
Yeah,
I have
so-
to go cook for Mother's Day. Otherwise, I'm going to be divorced.
So
You
you
know
know what? Bonsai questions for Chris while he is here today. He's very responsive other times if he's not here for your bonsai
Always
questions.
answer. If I don't answer the phone, I will call you back.
But one of the things I love to see you is interact with people because I see the passion in it when you talk to people about the bonsais. So if you have your bonsai questions, Chris is here most Saturdays.
Yep.
So do come down and
Pretty much
visit.
every Saturday. You
Yeah.
can always get my number, call me, and I'll tell you when I'm going to be here. I always know what times I will be here. I won't be here. I will actually be here this 13th. Is that still happening?
So we have News 12 will be here on the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
So you're here to
They're really here for my good looks. They're not
yes.
for him. But I'll be here on the
Definitely not mine.
13th all
When's
day.
that? Wednesday? Wednesday.
It's Wednesday,
but,
yeah.
but you,
so I'll be
you
here
have
on
another
Wednesday.
announcement. You have a
Oh, yes. If I remembered when.
let's talk about that a
I
little
have
bit.
a bonsai beginners class coming up
You-
on
you want me to
what
look it
date
up?
did I say? It is not next weekend. It's the weekend after.
Well, why don't you talk about the class and I'll get you the date.
What is involved in the class?
So we're going to do a class. We're going to start doing more classes. The first class it's going to be on the 23rd of this month. It will
11
be
a.m.
here at 11 a.m. It'll run for about an hour to 2 hours, possibly longer if I decide to keep talking, which I'm pretty good at.
Oh, it'll go longer.
Yeah, the class is really geared to get people who are uncomfortable or unfamiliar with bonsai some knowledge to see if it's a hobby for them, and to help people who are intermediate bonsai people to give them more knowledge to further their collections along and take better care of their trees. There'll be I'll do some live demos of some maybe repotting or some techniques, and I will talk about tree health, the biggest question of how to deal with your trees in the winter. We'll discuss all of that. It is a free class. We just need people to register, so I'm aware of how many people are coming, and it should be good. We'll do it under the gazebo here. If it rains, we'll wind up doing it in the shop, I guess, but I know it's going to be sunny and nice for me that day. So it should be good. We should have a lot of people there and a lot of info, and I'm going to try to make it as fun as I can. So I hope to see you all there.
So that's coming up May 23rd. For more information, you can call us here at the shop.
Yeah.
If you have Sean's number or Chris's number, you can call them directly as well.
Absolutely.
People have been coming in signing up, so that's very
Yeah, I
exciting.
always send them to sign up. So if you're out there, we're going to be sent. The emails haven't gone out yet, I don't think, right?
No.
So there'll be an email going out to everyone on Sean's list about the class. So you'll get an actual in your inbox. You'll have the description of everything.
Yeah, so check your spam, people.
Check your spam.
Check your spam.
All right, I got to get back to doing some work, but I'll probably come back and say hello again.
All right.
Talk
Thank
later.
you.
I bid you adieu.
Hey, buddy.
Bye bye.
All right.
And there you have it.
Bonsai Chris in the house.
Yes. So we talked about a bunch of things.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get back to
You get back to what
doing
you're
what I
doing.
was doing, which is getting these plants planted before they're not around
Yeah,
anymore.
the plants look great. The shop is coming alive. This is my favorite time here at the shop. The greenery is coming in. The fountains are all fountaining. Everything's like coming to life. It's really the birth. And we have a tree out front with like the purple, dark pink. What is that tree? Next to the small koi pond.
So that's a redbud,
That thing is gorgeous.
and it's not going to look like when that's just what it looks like before all the leaves come out.
I was just talking to one of our clients about that this week. That color is only good for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. But right now, it is absolutely stunning. I highly recommend people, if you're in the area, come by this weekend just to see that color because it only exists for a week and a half each year.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
it's really, really cool.
So I was going to buy more of those trees, and what they had available was just not so nice. So I didn't. But
That is,
I'm a big fan of that tree.
I am as well. It's such a beautiful color. All right, you get back to work. I'm going to start my auction.
All right,
Okay,
you do your thing. You guys have an amazing time. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all of you.
Tomorrow, by the way, we may be jumping on just on our YouTube channel live for a little bit. And I'll go around. So we might be on. I think we are.
I don't have a problem doing that, saying hi to everyone.
Yeah, just tomorrow. No auction tomorrow, but just on our YouTube and Facebook channel, we might be jumping on.
Let's do that.
Just to say hello to people.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Sean. So yeah, tomorrow, make sure you, when you're done here, go over to our YouTube channel. It's Koi Market Aquatic over on Facebook and YouTube. Hit the notification buttons, turn on your subscribe, do all those things. Tomorrow at some point, we do have a big day with Adam's fish giveaway for mothers. And I'm going to be here on a Sunday working. So do come by or check that out tomorrow on YouTube. We are going to go live for a little bit because it's Mother's Day. And if my mom is watching, happy Mother's Day to you, Mom. I'm glad you're feeling better. She had a bad cold. And Dad, if you're watching, I'm glad you got a good, clean bill of health. So those are all good things. Okay, so some basic ground rules. We are back to our auction. We're going to do low starting bid auctions on most of these fish, but then I do have some higher price fish I want to show you guys that didn't sell the other day in the auction. So if you missed those fish, this is your opportunity to get super high quality fish at well below retail prices. That's really what this is about, right? With the auctions. Saturday's show, we normally do have those lower price fish, and I do have a bunch at the $60 starting range, sure. But I want to give the Saturday viewership a chance to get higher quality fish. Everything's high quality, but I'm saying the bigger guys, you understand what I'm saying, the 12-inch fish as opposed to the 6-inch fish. And get those in front of you at prices well below retail. So if you missed our auction on Tuesday or Thursday, well, we didn't have one Tuesday, but if you missed our auction on Thursday, I'm going to show some of those fish that didn't sell and some from the past couple of weeks. To bid on the fish, quite simply, just use the chat section of YouTube, or of Zoom rather. And you're just going to say next to your name, if the bid is $60, just type in 60 and I'll know you're the bidder. Zoom is where you must be to bid on the fish. So if you're watching us on Facebook and YouTube, by all means, come to our Zoom. Our Zoom link is on the screen and it's in the chat section as well. So join us over on YouTube, on Zoom. Join us on Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, on Zoom. That's a lot. All right. $10 increments. Am I forgetting anything, guys? Music. Forgetting music. So let's get some music in here. Sorry, you're getting back in my head. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's some music here. Fish up on the day. There's this beautiful kohaku. This thing is big. How big, you might be saying. Well, whenever you see a fish in this net on the screen as such, that net is 12 inches from side to side. That is a 12-inch diameter net. So when we zoom out here in a bit, you can see that this fish is about 9 inches. This is a huge toe size. It's not technically a jumbo toe size. God, this is actually a jumbo toe size. This is bigger. This is about 11 inches. This is a big fish. This is a really big fish. Starting bid on this fish, $60. Opening bid, $60. We're going to get the clock going. 1 minute bidding increments. Should somebody bid within the last 15 seconds of an auction, that clock will reset to 15 seconds. So we can eliminate sniping and all that type of stuff. Starting bid is $60 on this really, really super Kohaku. $60 is our opening bid on this. Looking for 60. Earth, don't around here anymore. I am so glad it's summertime. You're getting there. Opening bid of $60, 60, 60, 60. Eight seconds left. Just use that chat section. Colin, thank you for joining us. Gus, Josh, Ryan, Adam, the Toy Crew, in effect. AJ, always great to have you on with us, buddy. You know what? Let's do first to 60. If anybody wants this, just type in 60. This one is yours. If not, I'm going to move on. Give it 15 more seconds. We can get many fish in a box. So if you're looking at that information scrolling along the top of your screen, many fish in the box. Of course, if you are a member of our Insider Plus and Insider Local, it's free shipping. Well, Insider Local, you'll be picking them up. So yes, you can pick up, or we ship nationwide on Southwest. All right, let's move on. C63. Cool Goshiki. Look how red that head is. Clean fins. Benny spots going down the back. Little Stumi coming in the back as well. Clean tail. Starting bid, $60. $60. Opening bid, 60. Looking for an opening bid of $60. Can somebody just type something in the chat so I know chat is working and that we're still on? Because otherwise it's crickets. Hey, Ryan. All right, glad you're with us. Thank you. That does it for me. Thank you, guys. Just crickets. I can handle crickets. I can't handle being off air. All right, looking for an opening bid of $60 on this one. Oh, I forgot to talk. Let's get back on to it. All right, thank you, Frank. Hey, Frank, good to see you. Any Ochiba today? I do have a cheap Ochiba, AJ, coming up a little later. You know what? I'm going to go to it next. Why not? That out of order today. Happy Saturday, Frank. I have some higher priced Ochiba also. I have some show-stopping Ochiba, and then I have only one at this price point. So I'm going to go to that one next. I won't get offended, AJ. Taking with the dead. You're man. Ryan, you know me well. Nine seconds left on this opening bid. Looking for an opening bid of $60. 60, 60, 60. It is a very good album. Fix thing here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Here's that Goshiki I talked about. So this is a darker Goshiki, but you do see the beautiful scale patterns all on the sides of this guy. This is a good size fish also. I'm going to put this one at about 7.5, 8 inches. Opening bid on this Goshiki, $60. $60 for this Goshiki. C119. Ochiba. Did I say Ochiba? Ochiba. Thank you. Yes, Ochiba. Sorry, guys. Hello. Ochiba. I'm excited about Mother's Day tomorrow. See, I'm not offended, AJ. And you know what? I think people should be particular about the fish they put in their ponds. I say this every time as an apprentice that fish needs to go out. Thank you. Thank you. Be particular. These are your fish, right? Like, it's okay to be particular. Jimmy, who's on with us or was on earlier, Jimmy, I don't know if you're still with us. Very particular, knows exactly what he wants, and when he sees it, he bids on it because he wants to make sure he gets it. So these are your pets, people. These are going in your ponds. Be particular. I think it's great. We'll move on. I had goes. What is that swimming under the net? I do not know. It might be gone already, Frank. Oh, that Kohaku over there? I think that was the one I just showed. No, that one did go. The reason I mentioned Goshiki before is because I was getting this one ready to go. This is a Kuro Goshiki. Good size. Again, 8 inches. No jumbo no today. There's he might be driving here a little bit, but he is bagging up some fish. Those are some winners. What do you got there? Oh, we're gonna have fun today. So I just want to show. Oh, they're not.
I mean, they're not. You know,
Oh, oh, I love it. That is a really cool butterfly. Oh wow, that is fancy. No, Rachel, no new fish today. If you've been on all of our other shows, chances are you've seen these. But like I said, the whole idea of today is to give people a chance to see some fish that they might not have seen before. Kuro Goshiki starting bid $60. $60, $60, $60. Oops. Thank you all so much for being with us today. Mother's Day weekend. Allergies in full effect. Yeah, this is a redfish. That is some really cool Benny on there, Ryan. I want to show you. I'm going to go up a little bit. I'm going to come back. Ryan, you check out this beautiful, beautiful Deutsch Sanke. Deutsch Sanke. Easier for me to read than to say. Actually, this is a Maruto. Is this a Deutsch Sanke? Yes. You know what? I don't think I can sell this. I think there's a confusion on my sheet, and when there's a confusion, I don't want to possibly sell somebody else's fish. I hope you understand that. Beautiful lines on this, Kevin. You're absolutely right. But I don't know if this one's sold because my sheet is off. As a result of that, I don't want to run the risk. I hope you all understand that. That happened a couple weeks ago. And I'd rather just hold on to it a little longer than run the risk. Now, this fish I do have available. This is really cool. Bad ASS Benny Kiko from Aoki Koi Farm, Jumbo Tosai. Starting bid on this one. Yeah, Brian, I just been risky. Starting bid on this one. This is a much higher starting bid, and it's worth every penny of it. Starting bid on this $300. $300 is our starting bid. Get the clock going on this one. If I haven't said it before, I'm going to say it again. I want to thank everyone who's joining us here today for welcoming me into the Koi crew as beautifully and as open-armed as you have. I feel like I know each and every one of you. When you guys come in now, it's great to see faces to the names. So I just want to thank everyone for that. It's been a year for me now here with my market, and it's been a lot of fun. Kevin, this is a beautiful fish. This is a bad AAS. You know what I'm saying. This is a tough looking fish. I like this one. $300 is our opening bid. I have some really cool fish I want to show you guys today. Some really nice fish I want to show you. I know, Kevin, I know. So today is Fish Appreciation Day. That's what we're going to call the show now. If you buy, that's great. If not, let's just look at some cool koi fish. Like I said, the price points are all different today. Fish number 681. Oh my. This is a very, very, very special fish. Bring down the music a little bit. Starting bid on this one. This is out of our 1250 tank. I told you, and if you've been here, 1250 for this fish is an amazing price. 18-inch Nisai from Marusei Koi Farm. But I told you today we are showing fish under retail that you will not get a chance to get under retail really like this ever. And today's starting bid, $800 on this from Marusei Koi Farm. It's a female, it's Nisai, it's 18 inches, a Kinda Showa. Needs a lot more white than normal. Starting bid, $800. Let's get that clock moving. No real jumbo tosai. Don't worry. Nothing. Jimmy, see, now I know what you like. Jimmy, so we're good. 48 seconds left on this. Starting bid, $800. You betcha, Jim. See if I can get somebody to bring me a beverage. It's Coffee and Koi every Saturday here at Koi Market, broadcasting live from Dix Hills, 539 Deer Park Boulevard in Dix Hills, New York. Every Saturday from 11 a.m. Eastern till, we'll see. No takers on this fish is worth every penny. Again, this is not pressure. This is appreciation day. But I get a chance to get these fish in front of you nonetheless. Sit back, relax, enjoy the day. Next up, really, really cool looking Shusui. Again, this one's out of our $800 tank. Starting bid on this one, $450. Beautiful Shusui. I have recently learned, Cynthia and Rachel, that white line going down the side there is actually an organ for koi fish. That's actually, and it helps them determine something. Maybe you guys can help me out. I can learn. Shusui from Kawakami Koi Farm. 14-inch. Nisai. Very cool Aragoki scale. The zipper pattern down its back. Get the clock moving. Super, super clean fish. Oh, there's the pen I was looking for. 37 seconds left. Starting bid on this one is $450. Next week on Coffee and Koi, we will have new fish. So I am excited about that. Ten seconds left. Two jumbo. Yes, Jimmy, yes. I will tell people. All right, let's go down in price a little bit here. 10-inch Sanke coming up from Maruhiro Koi Farm. First to 125 takes it. First to 125 takes it. Part of my typo, but I'm doing a lot of things at once all by myself. Put a minute on the clock. There we go. 44 seconds left. Sanke from Maruhiru Koi Farm. A lot of Benny on this one. Hey, Fang, how are you, buddy? This one's yours. Sang has a beautiful pond he's working on over there, building out something. Yeah, Jack, this is a very cool fish. It's very clean Benny on the head of this one. Really like this one. Jack, I didn't even see you come on. Good morning to you. Or actually, good afternoon now. Yes, everyone say hi if you haven't checked in yet. Love to hear from you all. We're going to stay in this price range for another fish. We've got a Marutin Kohaku up now. Same deal. Actually, you know what? This is a little higher. Just clean fish right here. You know what? First to 125 gets this fish. I was supposed to do 150, but first to 125. This way I don't have to type in anything new. From Yagenji Koi Farm. We love Yagenji here. Get that clock moving. Somebody did take that last one, Ryan. No, somebody did take that Sanke. This is a very pretty fish. By all means. Yeah, we haven't shipped out your stuff, so if you have a box going, keep adding to your box, people. If you're watching us on Facebook and YouTube, thank you. Unfortunately, we cannot take your bids on Facebook and YouTube due to the lag, so join us on our Zoom. The link to Zoom is on the screen right now on Facebook and YouTube. 18 seconds left. Again, first to 125 gets this amazing fish. First to 125. 3, 2, 1. All right. I want to do some like humble brag. Are you guys okay with that? Can I show off some really amazing fish? All right. This fish. So you've probably heard us talk about Yamabukis here. They are temperamental fish. They maybe because it's their skin, the coloring is so bright that they know they're easily more attracted for predators. Everything I just said about Yamabukis does not count for this one. This is one of the friendliest fish we have ever encountered here, and it's a Yamabuki, and it's huge. This is an 18-inch Nisai Yamabuki from Sakazumi Koi Farms. It's not a cheap fish at all, but it is high value. This one came out of our 1250 tank. Today, starting bid on this one is $700. This is a cool, big fish. It is yellow. It has everything you're looking for. I love the color pattern on the fins, on the side fins, on the dorsal, on the pectoral fins. Bright yellow, bleeding down to the white like that. This one will come up and eat out of your hands once it gets used to you. This one does let you pet its head, which is so not the case traditionally when it comes to Yamabukis. Just love this fish. I have all new sold graphics today. Excited about that. Ryan, we were talking last week how I don't have any of my own sold graphics. No longer the case. Sean got a bunch of new ones. Jenny has her new ones coming up. I have mine, so I'm very excited about that. Another very cool fish right here. This is a Ginrin Matsukawabaki from Ikarashi Koi Farm. Look at that metallic coming right back at you. Look at the Ginrin pattern on this one. Starting bid, $700 again. You know what? First to 700. No need to bid. Let's have some fun. It's a big fish. Let's see what's going on here. First to 700. There we go. Another calm, relaxed fish. There we go. Music, right? Ooh. Yeah, I want to show that one next. Hey, Jack, when are we sending your stuff off? Just so I know. I'm sure I know you've been in touch with Michael on all of that, but I like to know sometimes as well. I, of course, could just literally open up the calendar page, though. First to $700 gets this Ginrin Matsukawabaki. Oh, even better, Jack. We'd love to have you back up here, always. Hey, if everyone's looking for something fun to do this weekend, I highly recommend you get in front of a keyboard and type in the word Matsu Kawabaki. That is a very fun word to type in. Jimmy, that is a great question. You have to email Michael. He runs our shipping department. Michael, Michael, at koimarket.com. That's Michael at koimarket.com. And he can give you that price discrepancy for door-to-door versus Southwest Cart. By all means, reach out to Michael. That goes for anybody when it comes to shipping questions. Fish 944 is on screen right now. 944. This is a Benny Ginga starting bid. Yes, I will put his email in the chat right now. Let me make sure that typed out correctly. Nope. If you wonder why I have typos, it's because I'm actually typing blind because I have a lot of different windows open. I'm going to try one more time. Michael at koimarket.com. There we go. That Yamabuki is still available. I can go back to it. That is a special Yamabuki. $700 is the first to get it. First to takes it. First at $700 gets that Yamabuki. Starting bid on this one. Actually, you know what? First to 200 on this one gets it as well. This fish on screen right now is a Benny Ginga. First to 200 takes it. That's for this Benny Ginga. And saying if you're interested in that Yamabuki, just let me know. This is a 9-inch Benny Ginga. 9-inch. Let's put clock on this guy as well. Anybody on the island know when this rain is supposed to get here today? First, the 200 gets this fill. $30 seconds. Soon, yeah, I can feel it, the pressure building. fish too. Kevin, I think we're going to get it. I just think we're going to get it today. Just 6 weeks or so to the USGA, U.S. Golf Association, U.S. Open coming here to Shinnecock. Very excited about that. About a month away as well, a little over a month away from the World Cup kicking off just over in New Jersey. Very excited about that happening. Be going to a couple games. I'm excited. By the way, during the World Cup week here, or month here, we will have a TV on to have the games. So if you're coming by the shop, you're not going to miss any minute of the action. Very excited to have that up and running as well. Saying here's that Yamabuki we were talking about before. This one is still available, first to $700. This is a huge, huge fish. And like I said, one of the nicest fish we've had here. Griff and I could not get over this Yamabuki. Just let me know, saying, moving on. Let's go back down in price. You know, like I said, just showing off some fish. Fair enough. You just let us know. Starting bid on this one we're going to do some bidding on because it's lower price. Starting bid, $60. $60 on this Benikiko. Tosai Benikiko. It's on the smaller side, but I mean, this is one of those, again, this is speculation fish, right? You're looking at the fish now and you're saying, where's it going to go? And this is only going to appreciate in value. $60 Benikiko, starting bid $60. Clock is running. Jackson at 60. Thank you, Jack. 60 now looking for 70. 60 looking for 70. For the C11. C11. 70 from Sang. 70 now looking for 80. 70 looking for 80. 70 looking for 80. 17 seconds left. Ten seconds left. 70 looking for 80. 70 looking for 80. Saying you are our leader right now. Jack, you're out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Nice pickup, Sang, for $70. And you got a new graphic. You know what? Let's play that one again because I like it. You'll be seeing these a lot going forward. Let's do another one at that price range because it's fun. I have a few. So we showed this fish last week. Maybe not. No, we did not show this one. Ginrin Matsukawabaki. This is a good sized fish as well. Starting bid on this one, $60. $60 starting bid on this. Ginrin Matsukawabaki. Thank you, Jack. 60 now looking for 70. Hey, just saying that Yamabuki makes for a great Mother's Day present. Just saying. I love the two black spots right in the center of what we would call its forehead. Little dimples up there. Love this fish. And that backside is going to get darker and darker. That black's just going to come in. Very cool. Very cool. Ginrin Matsukawabaki C62 here. 15 seconds left right now. We have $60 from Jack. 60 looking for 70. The dog days are indeed over. This fish is sold. I get to make my own graphics. How do you like that apple? Oh, speaking about how do you like them apples, today, don't forget, Saturday Night Live is new. I get no money for promoting it, but I do get to say I am excited to see Matt Damon hosting tonight. I think it's pretty funny. C100. This is the one we didn't know what to call this. I still don't know what to call this. I emailed the guys at the shop. They never got back to me. But that red is coming up under the head. We still don't know what fish this is. Uh-oh, Griff's going to come by. Help me identify this fish. This is the one you and I could not identify last week. Let me bring open your mic.
Oh, one of these guys.
Yeah. What's up, Griff?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's
Let me see. Yeah, when they're all white like this, it's almost like they were like a Tansho Kohaku or something.
But see, I think it's going to come back. I think that's
Yeah.
underneath. I feel like that yellow, the red's coming back. I don't know. I will say this is a healthy fish.
Yeah, he's got a great body shape and really great energy. So it's like, all that's like, great.
Yeah. Starting bid $60 on this guy. This is, again, lower starting bid prices. We're having some fun with these.
Let's see. No.
Jack, that was a great pickup on that Matsu Kawabaki before bid. Looking for $60. Starting bid $60. The always so I got friends. Low places. 20 seconds left. Looking for a starting bid on $60.
I'm looking up names of koi that could potentially describe this one. Maybe
Any luck?
maybe Akamuji
Could be.
or Shiramuji.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm reading. Yeah, Kohaku that has no red markings is generally called Akamuji. If it's completely red, oh no, that's if it's completely red. Okay. If it's completely white, it's Shiramuji. So that's what I'm going with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Shiramuji
Let's go to
because it's not a platinum.
No, yeah, definitely not platinum.
Yeah.
So this is a higher price fish right here. They're 13.5-inch Nisai. Oh, Frank, I'm sorry, Frank. You know what, Frank? That last fish is not Jack's. I apologize. I put Jack's name up on by mistake. Frank, that last fish, what did you say it was?
Shiramuji, I think.
So, Frank,
If I'm going to throw one out there. Yeah.
Frank, that Shirumuji is yours for $60, Frank, not $70. Hope you're okay saving $10, Frank. That is my error, and no need for you to spend an extra $10 on that error of mine. Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so now we have on. This is not a Benny. This is not a $70 fish. This Benny Kuman Rio. Oh no, I
one's cool.
love when on that spot on the head, the black is within that spot. Look at this fish.
This one looks like a misprint of the game Twister.
Yes, it really does. What do we got here? 2087. So this is a higher price bid. Starting price on this one. You know what? First, there we go. First to 550 gets this male 13.5-inch Nisai from Kawakami Koi Farm. It is a Benny Kumario. The clock is running on this one. First to 550. Cynthia takes this one down. Thank you, Cynthia. Really, really great buy on that one, Cynthia. I didn't forget about your email. You and I are going to talk today, all right? But that's very sweet what you expressed in the email. So any way I can help out, I'm totally into it. What should we do next? Want to see us do Benny Kiko?
Always.
Yeah, I know you like the Benny Kikos.
Yeah, always. Are you kidding?
Benny Kiko from Aoki Koi Farm, 14-inch. But no, I forgot to hit it. There we go.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Right?
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, it just has so much going on. I love the armor scales going down it. That what looks to be a scar over its head. Special fish. Looks like a tiger. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
It's got a lot going on.
I like the way its pectorals look a lot.
Yep.
Like symmetrical. Really nice.
First to 450 gets this one. No need to bid. 14-inch Nisai from Aoki Koi Farm. We love Aoki over here. First to 450 gets this Benny Kiko. Oh, let's start a clock. What do you say?
Oh yeah, clock always helps.
Yep. Have you gotten anything for your grandma for tomorrow?
I have not. I should probably fix that.
Yes. Or do grandparents get their own separate day? I always got confused.
No, they're still mothers.
Yeah, I know.
But they're matriarchs, so it's even more important.
That is a very smart thing you just said there, right there. That is very smart. Yeah, I need to do something for my parents as well, for my mom. And to the mother of my children as well. I do something.
Mm-hmm.
16 seconds left on the clock. 15. First to 450 gets this really cool looking Benny Kiko. Three, two, and no takers. Totally fine with that. Let's go back down in price here.
There's always more to see.
Oh, yeah. This is a Benny. Have I said Benny? There's a lot of Benny on this Kikasui.
It's a Kikasui?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's shiny.
He's shiny. So there's a lot of Benny on this guy. Or gal. Yeah, I can't tell. I mean, it's young, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's it's showing femininity, but it's hard to say, like you're saying.
Starting bid on this one we're bidding on $60. Starting bid 60. Thank you, Jack. 60 now looking for 70. 60 looking for 70.
The Kikasui was one of my favorite breeds.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the white eye set around it.
Yeah, this one's got pretty blue eyes, which
Yeah.
is kind of cool. You can see that pretty well. Yeah, the Kikasui, I believe it's a Benekiko with no black.
Could be. Yeah, that makes sense.
In a lot of the time.
60 looking for 70 now. 30 seconds left up on the clock.
Or a Yamato with no black, maybe. Yeah.
60 looking for 70. 60 looking for 70. 60 looking for 70. 13 seconds left.
Oh, I'm vibing. What are we listening to? Yeah.
Let's up Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
5
That's their
seconds left.
tones.
Yeah. And this one is SOLD. Sold. Nice pickup, Jack. Next up, C104. Oh, this is, you were just mentioning a Yamato.
Is that what this is?
This is
a
a
Showa.
This is a Yamato Nishiki.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember how we determined that.
It would be a reflective Sankei, Doi Sankei.
That's what this is.
Yep.
Nice buy, Jack. Indeed. $60 starting bid. 60. Get that clock moving. A Yamato Nishiki. Jackson for 60. 60 now looking for 70.
Yamato Nishiki.
That's a cool fish.
When Terria was here from Yagenji, he was the one who told me about this breed. Like, got my head right on it.
And maybe this one? Hishi Nishiki. There's so many cool words to learn.
Yes. No, I've if I watch even like an anime now, I'm picking up like a couple of words here and there and stuff, and I'm just like, ooh.
The word I pick up on now immediately is sun. For 3.
Cynthia says that Yamatos are scaled usually.
Oh, okay. So then this would be a Hishi Nishiki. We're learning. Jack, this is yours right now unless somebody comes in the last 5 seconds. You're the best, Cynthia. Thank you. And this one is also SOLD. Sold. See, now, Jack, you have to come up here and pick up your fish. So I'm going to put you on. Griff, talk about what you've been up to while I fix something over here that's been bothering me. Griff, you're on camera.
Oh, hello.
What have you been doing here you've had a busy week here at the store.
I have.
Talk about what's going on up over there with everyone grabbing everything as it came in literally
Oh
off
my
the
god!
truck.
Yeah, we just got a plant shipment in. So we got all of our hardy lilies, and we got like the floating plants, like the water lettuce and the hyacinth. And I tell you, the first day that they were available, people were doing stuff like buying like 10 lilies, and I'm just like, I only have like maybe like how many do you think came in? Like 60 or 70
60
at
or
the
70,
most.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So when people buy like 10 of them at a time, that like it really puts a ding in our supply. So we're already almost out of them, and we've got a new shipment coming of lilies.
Yeah, I'm excited about getting that new shipment in.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely need to get that thing in here.
We sold a bunch on reserve.
Yep.
So we've got like a bunch of them that are here, but I can't give them to nobody.
Yeah. So, all right, I was able to fix what I needed to fix during that downtime.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate that is what we call a stall.
In the showbiz.
Show business, just stall. Next up, what do we got here? We never labeled this one either.
Yeah, that one's just like darker than the void.
Yeah.
With a white stomach.
Love it. Love it. Starting bid $60 on this guy. Starting bid $60.
Grab that.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. There we go. There we go. Fixing up some stuff here. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top. Oh, did you get that in the fridge?
Yes.
Can you grab me one of my Diet Cokes out of the fridge, please? Thank you. Beautiful fish. Whatever this is, you don't know what this is. Cynthia, Adam, you guys are pretty good at filling in the void. Hey, Elizabeth. Hi, Sydney. Thank you for watching us over on Facebook. Just wanted to peek over, see what's going on over there. 5 seconds left on this guy, $60. Moving on. Starting bid on this one again, $60 for this Benny Kiko. Thank you. No problem. Boss man was funny the other day. He said to me, any drinks you leave in the fridge are going to be gone.
No, for real.
It's all right. It's part of our community mentality.
Yeah, no, I've often thought about like just grabbing like a 12-pack of sodas or something. Yeah.
Now I can see you, Celia. Yes. Oh, yes. Make sure you're bidding to everyone and chatting with everyone. Celia, I can see you now. I don't know if you sent anything in prior. I apologize, Celia. Starting bid, $60. $60 on this one. Let me get a clock going. Do 30 seconds. C103. Oh, Celia, it's yours. Celia. C103 is now yours, Celia.
Congratulations.
That was the one that we didn't know what exactly it was. What do you think that was, Celia? I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Yeah, right. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Starting bid on this one, $60. Ishi Nishiki Yaka. Yeah. Oh, that fridge is at 32 and a half degrees.
32 and a half, you think?
Yeah.
Ice cold, just
that
about.
That is heavenly. Yeah, so this is my new drink. I'm a big fan of it. Have you all had this yet?
We do. Do you want to grab these? What do you do?
That is heaven.
Then I'm not ordering.
Heavenly drink. Ooh, let me show this.
But if you're not going with,
I did show that. If any request, is also a good time to. I mean, not that I have it. Cute little show on here. $60 starting bid. Clock is running. Starting bid $60. I just love showing off these fish, if I'm being honest. Starting bid $60. There it is. $15 seconds left. You're texting him your order?
Yes.
Sang's in for 60. You know what, Sang? We're just going to let this one go to you. Makes me happy. Sang for 60. Thank you, Sang. Next up, we're going to up the game a little bit, show you some higher price starting bids. This is $9.44. This is the first to 200 gets this one. It's a 9-inch Benny Ginga. Very cool white head on this guy.
Ooh.
Yes.
And now we're talking.
Yes. This is lot number 944. Benny Ginga. First to 200 gets it.
This is a beautiful fish. Check out that pattern.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Looking a little feminine.
Yeah, it does. That definitely has that. Definitely has that feminine.
Yeah, look how round those pectorals are.
Yeah, the pectorals being round, but I gotta come up with a word for like a pear drop, a pearish body also.
It's just like a curvy.
Yeah, it's
They're
curves.
literally curvy. Yeah,
It's
like and it's cool the way you can tell the genders of the
Yeah.
koi just a little bit.
When they curve out like that. Yeah. Wow, we just sounded very
But nerdy
yeah.
because yeah,
You know what?
I nerd out to customers all the time.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
true.
like, oh, sorry about that. I'm nerding out.
I think it's a good thing. Oh, I want to show this fish. Look at this. Boom. Okay, this is not a $200 fish, guys. We are going way up in what you're getting here. Fish number 917, Inrin Sanke. This is a 17.5-inch fish.
Now we're talking.
I mean, this is not a cheap fish by no, I mean, this is phenomenal. This is a perfect specimen. Ginrin Sanke. It is male, 17.5-inch Nisai. First to $800 gets this. Look at the Ginrin pattern on this guy. And look at its forehead, its hump. 17.5-inch.
Is this a koshiki or is it a kohaku? What are we
Uh,
calling it?
Neither. This is a Ginrin Sanke.
Okay, yes, I guess it is. Yes, those little black dots.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you were the one that named these, so. But you had to see all of it.
Yeah, and it also gets quality checked.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody else also does
So,
sign off
somebody
on
else
them
takes a
after
look
us.
to make sure I'm not completely off.
Just a really cool fish. 17.5-inch, $800 fish. This is out of our 1250 tank, I believe. Very cool. All right, let's step it down a little bit.
Wow. Now that's a lemon harawai.
I mean, that's not the right price up there. Take a look at this fish. All right. This is the first to say. So, get your hands ready. You never know. People might be jumping in above you. All right. First to say $500 on this one. I was stunned this did not sell last week on Sean's show.
I'm stunned on this fish right now. I'm looking at how bright that Shiroji is, and I really like the pattern on its face.
I really love the pattern. I like the white island happening on its face. I love the clean pectoral fins. There's so much going on with this. I love the scalation, the zipper scale going down its back. Really love that white eyelid on its head like that. Clean tail.
This was another one of those breeds that once I saw in like a pretty decent size like this one, I was absolutely taken by. I was like, wow, okay.
Yep.
Totally understood it right there.
Yep. Understood everything about it, understood the name, understood all of it. Jack in for 500. Jack, that is
Yeah,
I think that's the buy of the day right there. For quality, I think that's a great pickup, Jack. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you so much, Jack. This is an amazing fish.
This next one also I'm going to put on the screen is a first to 500. This is a first to 500 also.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's been a while since we had a Ginrin Platinum like this. Put 1 minute on the clock. Again, just a perfect fish. Size, shape, pattern, color. It's 16 and a half inch from Yamasan Koi Farm. We know Yamasan, they're famous for doing the butterfly fish. This is also one of their examples of Ginrin Platinum. It's just a clean fish. Female.
Yeah, they make beautiful fish, like regular, like in a general sense.
It's simply stunning. First to 500 on this one. 26 seconds left on the clock.
Platinum is a staple fish. Every pond needs a nice, juicy platinum in it.
Yeah, for sure. It's so I actually said that last time we showed this fish that I would want a platinum. I would want a Ginrin Showa or Sankei.
Yep.
I would want a Tancho and either a Hiitsuri or what's another one?
I like the Shiro Utsuri.
Or Shiro Utsuri.
Those ones
it
are
was
so
a Shiro.
beautiful to me.
Those are the four fish I would start with. I'm going to leave the Ginrin up there for a little bit longer because look, it's a thought, it's a process. $500 is it's real money.
Yeah, it's worth mulling over.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? This is a great price for that fish. $500 is also real money. Griff and I totally understand that, right?
Absolutely.
We understand that.
We're working guys.
Yeah, we're working guys. Having said that, this is an $800 fish that is on sale for $500. So, so we want to give it the fish, and we respect that whole thing. All right, that was that one. All right, I'm just showing off nice fish today, all right, Griff? You don't have a problem with that, do you?
Not at all. Imagine if I did.
Yeah, but you're all much. Okay, look at this fish.
Yeah, now we're talking. The Benikuman Ryu is such a cool looking fish.
It's one of my favorites.
It's the way the patterns express themselves on these guys.
And they're
just so cool.
And they can all be very different. Now, this is not in my top four because, to me, the four I mentioned are your standards. The four I did mention. This is getting the exotics.
Yeah. You'd have your staples, and then you'd just be like, all right, now what do I got for me?
Yeah, so that would be a Benikuman Ryu would be for me, and the lemon harawaki.
Yes.
Those will be my exotics, if you would. This is an expensive fish. This one is out of our 1250 pond. I can let this one go again for $850. I cannot do better than that price. I wish I could. First to $850 gets this one. This is a 16-inch fish. This is a serious exotic, as I'm not going to call it, fish. It's a big guy. It does look male. We weren't unable to gender it, but it does look like it's trending male.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. The
Nice pectorals.
just
Pretty
everything.
symmetrical.
The black just down the. It's like an inky black.
Yes.
.30 seconds left on the clock here. Thank you again for bringing over this Diet Coke. It's delicious.
Oh, I got you. I'm savoring my Red Bull right now.
I see that.
Yes.
Is Zach picking you up another one?
No, he's not. And I should not drink more than 20 fluid ounces of a Red Bull a
No.
day.
No, you should not. 8 seconds left.
Give myself the shakes.
Yeah.
But it won't be much help to anybody.
And we need you. Okay. Did I show this one yet? Oh, nobody took the Gimlin Platinum, right?
Nope.
All
Not
right.
today.
All right. Let's go over some fish that we have not seen in a couple weeks, actually. If you like Budogaromos, it does not get better than this. 12.5-inch Nisai Budogaromo from Mauritian Koi Farm. First to 450 gets this perfect specimen.
This is a beautiful Budo.
Yeah.
This one, like the separation of color and like just how the really high contrast and stuff. Awesome fish.
Awesome. Yeah, and you mentioned the separation of color, and it's got a couple colors going on too, other than the white, right? It's got a lot going on for it. And I love that white splotch right over its shoulders.
Yes, that looks really cool, and I like its bunches of grapes, the symmetrical circles towards its tail.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
And they're stepped off, which is really unique. That you can see like the first pattern is all connected and then stepped off at the back like that.
Yes, very beautiful. Really good body shape too. Yeah, no, there's lots of great things going on with this fish.
Ooh, I love this song. Ryan, can you pick up this song? I made it easy. Another first and 450. That's this one, Benikito from Mayo Koi Farm, male, 15-inch Nisai.
Really, Mayoki is responsible with really creating the Benikito.
Yeah.
So this is right from the horse's mouth, if you will.
One of the things I want to thank you, Griff, is for giving me finally an adjective to describe what that silver is with the graphite.
Yeah, graphite. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
because it had been bothering me for so long.
That comes from my years of artistry and stuff.
That is such a perfect word for what that gray is. That is a graphite gray. So remember when we did the number 2 pencils? This is probably before your time.
No, I didn't.
You had to do the number 2 pencils. All right.
Standard in most American
The
education.
reason they did that is because that graphite in the number 2 pencil actually reflected light back, thus the Scantron.
Oh,
The graphite on this reflects that light back. It's a really cool Benikito. First to 450.
I remember it was like a real mind blowing thing. One kid in my class, he had a number 1 pencil.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yo, what are you doing with that?" And he's like, "Not filling out a Scantron. That's what I'm doing."
No, he is not. Next up, let's move along. All right, talk about this Aragoki Golden Dragon. This is a faint golden dragon. This is like a wisp of a golden dragon, just a whisper. 450, first to 450 on this golden dragon. This is a female Nisai, and she looks female. She's got the curves.
Absolutely, she does. This one's chunky.
Yeah. 30 seconds left on this Paragoki Golden Dragon, first to 450. A bunch of these coming up are all 450. So you might want to just type in 450, and then if something comes up, you're ready to go. Stella Blue. Song is slowly becoming one of my favorite Grateful Dead songs.
Yeah, I mean, just so cool. They're just up there playing.
Yeah, I know.
They're just playing.
And like they're playing for each other.
Yeah.
We benefit to listen to it.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
how I always view jam music. Another one. This is also first to 450. Very clean Shisui.
Oh, these are cool. This is a really this is a unique one.
It really is,
The way like the pattern kind of cuts in and out like that.
for sure. Now you were the one that was telling me about the line on its lateral side is actually an organ.
Yeah.
What does that organ do?
I don't know for certain. I'm pretty sure it can sense vibrations and stuff though. I'd have to do another Google on that one. But yeah, I know it totally benefits them, and when they're doing, you can just see it really
Yeah,
well.
it's really cool. So that's not a scratch. That's not an injury. That is actually an organ. Oh, let's just start a clock on this one. First 450 on this Shisui. After this, Griff and I are going to go pick some fish.
Yes, we are. Apparently, it helps them detect weak water motions and pressure gradients.
So it's a defense mechanism
Mhm.
and survival instinct more
Yeah.
than defense.
Yeah, it's helping their overall experience there. Another sensory organ.
Like a stone organ.
I wonder what it's like to actually experience that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you just get like nervous. You can just like feel something's near you.
You know, I worked with a blind gentleman. Do you remember? You've been in New York your whole life, so we had a blind governor, Governor David Patterson,
Okay.
who was here for a while, and I got to work with him when he left office. I worked with him for a couple of years,
Right.
and he definitely had extrasensory perception because of his. I hate using the word handicap, but because of his, being blind,
Disability?
disability,
Yeah.
his abilities were super in certain areas. Although the worst thing he ever said did, and he was the one that admitted to it, is changed our license plates.
Oh yeah. Did he made them like what, orange and blue again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the white and blue, man.
Everyone
I grew up
did,
with
yeah.
that,
With the Statue of Liberty on it and all that type
Yep.
of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's how I thought they were always meant to look. And then, my dad and everyone else filled me in like, no, they used to be orange and blue.
Yeah,
Like, no,
yeah.
what do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
now they're
Big
like that
mistake.
again.
Ginrin Goshiki time from Aoki Koi Farm, 12.5 inch. First to 450 gets this one.
Oh, this guy's cool. The net pattern on him has the Ginrin all over it too, and it looks
Yeah.
like chainmail. I always like that. Like me some chainmail fish.
Great point. Little mithril.
My knight in shining armor. Looks like we got a bid.
Oh, Sang, 450 on this one. Thank you, Sang. I didn't even get time to mark it on my sheet. Sang at 450.
What happens, man?
I know.
People see the fish and they know it's theirs.
Well, yeah, I did mention it. Like, get ready to type in, and you might see something you like. This one's 425. This next one I'm going to show, not the Ginrin Goshiki on screen. 425 for this Benny Kumanryo. Again,
Wow.
it's a perfect fish. First to 425 gets this one. And if you're wondering how we get those prices, basically, I know we showed this one on Sean's show. He's like, let's try to get some bidding going. So I just want to match that,
Get the same energy going.
Yeah, it's all about transparency, especially when you're running auctions. We want you guys to trust us. It's so important. So first to 425 does get this one. Yeah, Ryan, it's a very, very cool fish.
Yeah, this guy looks like a paint by number.
Yeah.
Or something. He's really cool. Like when you're not finished with it.
Yep. Ryan, did you hear that cool version of Stella Blue I was just playing? That's the other thing about jam bands. Our other jam bands play their stuff all the time too.
Yes.
So you
that
get a
happens
lot of
often.
different versions of different things.
Mhm.
You can listen to like 3 hours of different bands doing the same song.
Yes. I was partial to pigeons playing ping pong. I like that. They're a cool band.
Yes. 20 seconds left on this one. First to 425 on this Benny Coleman Ryu. Yeah, music and fish and fish. Next up, so we were mentioning Hiutori earlier today, Griff. I'd go with, like as I said, either a Hiutori or a Shirutori.
Yes.
For one of my basic four. This one's a little more expensive. This is a 16-inch Nisai from Kodako Farms. First to 550 on this one, guys. 550 on this one.
I got the banding on this guy.
The banding I love, and I also love the scalation. Yeah, you can actually see the scalations popping up on this one. On the seed story, first to 550. Just a couple more fish to show you guys. I got some $60 ones coming up in a bit. No takers? I understand. Totally get it. Next fish, another Ginrin Platinum from Yamasan Koi Farms. "14.5-inch female." I mean, this is just blinding. A blinding fish. $550 gets this one.
Now this platinum's brighter than the other.
Yeah, that's why it's a little more expensive.
Yeah.
A little more expensive because of just how bright it is. Yeah, beautiful staple fish, Adam. I totally agree with you, buddy. All right, let us move on. Got some more $60 fish, and then we'll go back to the big ones again. All right. How's that grab you?
Sounds like a good idea to me. Ah.
Right? This is just a higher walk.
Yes.
Starting bid, we're going to bid on this one, $60. $60 on this Harawaki. I don't have a size on this guy. Oh, because it's in the neck. He's smaller for sure.
Well, it's 6.5, 7?
Yeah, that's exactly where I put it.
Yeah.
Starting bid, $60. Yeah, that last one deserved to be in every pond, Adam. Very cool Harawaki. We have the lemon Harawakis. Let's call this one an orange Harawaki.
Yeah.
Or how about a clementine?
A clementine.
That's actually a great name for a fish.
Clementine.
Yeah.
Just reminds me of Eternal Sunshine.
Yes. Great movie.
Yes.
We were just talking about that movie.
Were we?
Yeah, well, me and Sean were.
Mhm.
That takes place in the Hamptons, a lot of it.
It takes place in Montauk. It takes place in like a not glamorous part of Queens,
Yeah.
like, which is great.
It's a really good movie.
I like when movies take place in New York, but they take place in the more obscure parts of
Yeah.
New York. Like, yeah,
I agree.
or the ones that just aren't fancy.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
Next up, C47. This is a starting bid of $60 as well. Cool fish.
Mm-hmm. Benny Rio. You can even see when they're small. Just the way the patterns are just so much different than like a Showa or something.
Yep. Starting bid $60. Clock is now moving. Just do me a favor, Griff. Just put your hand up in front of your camera for a bit until it turns blue. Go straight up. Thank you. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you now. It's gonna lock in on you. "30 seconds left." Talking about genre movies, appropriately, Rising Sun is Sean Connery, Wesley Snipes. Has Sean Connery recently died? I forget.
I believe so,
I
actually.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Might have been a few years ago.
Yeah. You know, with COVID, there were so many deaths all piled up. I'm so sad.
Yes. Oh yeah, he might have been a COVID death.
He could have been. I also know, though. I know he was. Well,
Yeah, he died on October of 2020.
yeah,
So
right then.
yeah.
Exactly. Cynthia, this one's yours for $60. Congratulations, Cynthia. This is my last fish at this price point. Yeah. Starting bid on this one, $60. We are looking at a Benny Kiko.
Excuse me one moment.
Yes, yes. Are you going to go eat?
No, I was going to give Zach money.
Oh, okay. Nice fish, Cynthia. Yeah, it's so sad when we think about just how many people we lost so quickly with COVID. I just hope we learned something about that with what's happening now with this new virus coming around. And just catch it early and wish everyone who is infected with it the best, of course. Clock is now moving on this Benny Kiko, $60 starting bid. $45 left. $60. $20 seconds. $8 seconds left on this one. Oh, I only have one more fish to show you. If you're watching this show back at a later time and you're interested in some of these fish that didn't sell, you can email me, Chad, CHAD, at toymarket.com. That's Chad, CHAD, at toymarket.com. And if it's available, you can grab it for the starting bid price or the first to take it price. But that's just going to last a couple more days because these fish are going to go back into retail. Last fish of the day, and this is a stunning fish. This is a higher priced fish, and this is a very special fish. This is a first to get it fish. It's female. It's 17 and a half inches. It's $700. First is $700.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah, you see it, right?
Yep.
First to $700 gets this beautiful. I mean, it's got everything you want, right? You got the beautiful Ginrin that goes all the way down its sides, goes head to tail and its sides.
It really doesn't get much better
No,
than this when it comes to one of these.
I mean, even the coloration on the fins is perfect, symmetrical coloration on the fins.
Mm-hmm.
The fulcrum is perfect on this. That Benny head is perfect on this. I mean, really. I know you're taking yeah.
You know, this guy is living up to the Oshiba. Was it Nichigoi?
Yes.
Oshiba Nichigoi is how you say it? Yeah. So it really does like look like leaves on water.
Yep.
This one's like living up to that
The
description.
Shikigoi. Oh, let's do a clock on this one. I know, Ryan. This is perfect. This is perfect. First to $700 gets this Ginrin Ochiba. The revivalist flame in that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine.
Yeah. 30 seconds left. Adam, it will be a success because of you, Adam. Mother's Day tomorrow, don't forget. Free toe tie. Moms, bring your mom down. Bring your wife down, who's the mother of your kids. She gets a free toe tie, courtesy of Adam. Thank you so much, Adam. That's a very sweet gesture. Once Adam's toe tie are done, we're dipping into our own other toe ties. So just so you know, but that starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow. All right, no takers on this Ginrin Oshiba, which I kind of surprised. But again, we recognize the value on that. Finish chewing because I want to put you on camera.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, Adam, thank you so much. So we did mention that tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and to all the women in my life, happy Mother's Day coming up tomorrow. With that, bring your moms down to the store tomorrow, either your moms, your grandmoms, or your wives who are mothers, or, you get what I'm saying. And it's Free Toe Tie Day. We are going to go catch the fish in a little bit here. We have the ponds ready to go, so I'm very excited about that. Why aren't you on screen? Oh, because your camera went. Well, while your camera's over there, you can actually see the ponds that we have out for tomorrow.
Yep, we got some viewing bowls.
Yep.
Ready to go.
I'm excited about this. They're the viewing bowls. And why is it? Oh, it's following that guy. All right. Viewing bowls for tomorrow. That's where the Tosai are going to be. And then there's Griff.
Hey.
Now you can just hand it to your camera.
Do it like that, right?
Yep. There you go. And now it locks in on you. All right.
Hey.
Great. So we have to get some new fish for next week, Griff.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to pick some fish this week. I think we're filming pretty much all week this week.
I would assume so.
So as I always used to tell Griff during the winter on filming Fish Day, prepare to be wet.
Yep. That was always the thing. Is it's like bring an extra pair of clothes. Bring not even extra clothes. You just need an extra pair of socks, really.
Oh my!
Like,
Is there nothing worse than that?
I can't tell you how many times I've just pulled a koi sock out of a pond and just dumped it all over my foot, basically.
There's nothing worse than wet socks.
Yeah.
So we have that today. Tomorrow, Mother's Day. We're open tomorrow, 10 to 4 or 5.
10 to 5.
10 to 5 tomorrow for Mother's Day. Adam, thank you so much. Ryan, come on in today or tomorrow. We'd love to see you. Celia, thank you for being a part of the show. I didn't get a chance to do some of my other soul graphics. I didn't get to show you guys this one.
That's a good one.
Right? I like that. And I didn't get to show you this one. This one I like to call my AI fail.
Oh, yes. Yeah. The angry gavel.
Which is looks more like a scepter.
Yeah. It looks like it has a motor in it. It's ridiculous.
Very weird. So we have that going on. Oh, don't bite right now. Keep putting it back on camera.
Oh, yeah.
So you just want to say goodbye to everyone. So with that, I think we're done, right? Why is that not coming off? Oh, there we go.
They want you to see it.
There you go. So little radio had to take this out. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of Coffee and Boy today. Griff, thank you so much, Sean.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming today, guys. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, Celia, stop by tomorrow. We'd love to see you. Until then, everyone, go out to some food and fish. Have a great day, everyone. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.